night, morning, afternoon, and evening. Yes, it's nighttime. It's like 10:30, quarter after 10 around here. So Central Time, of course, God's time. Um, Tonight is an older commercial from last year for when it was a Trump versus Kamala thing. And I think I talked about this. I'm not sure if I talked about it on here, but I know I did it on Instagram. And Sam Elliott plays a rancher, conservative guy that loves guns and stuff. In the last two terms, he has been a little cunt. A little cunt. I will never say it. People tell me. So we're going to watch the ad that he did back in 2024. And we're going to actually have some fun with this one because you know what? Good times are had by all. I'll be doing a shorts tomorrow morning about what's going on this weekend. So I'm not sure if I'm doing the next one on Saturday or Sunday because I got some work to do actually in the office yet. And once I'm done with my part in the office where I actually have my desk set up and everything, I'll be doing a walkthrough, which is going to take me like 30 seconds. Look, it's all cement. But you know what? That way you guys can see what the hell's going on down there. One of the reasons why I've not been going live for a beat. For a freaking beat. I would never say it. People tell me, quite frankly. This has been lazy for a beat. For, quite frankly, a retarded beat. Yes, I have been. When a freaking water heater shits the bed and it gets freaking flooded, that's my office. I don't like doing it up here, but for like this is handy. So I'll still do lives like this up here for when I need this like this. But once I learn the laptop, and hopefully I will learn a laptop, I can actually get to 100% just being in my office. As just move his hands. So, like I said, turns out Sam Elliott endorsed Biden and Kamala. But I swear that he was a conservative. But how about we watch the ad first here, and then we're going to have some fun with it. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I watched it like 5 times already. Just getting ready for this live. It's one of those things where actually, you know, when it comes to these kind of people, these celebrities that do this type of bullshit, it's like, why? So I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're going to rewatch the ad that aired last year. How's it going, guys? Hopefully everybody's had a fantastic evening, night, morning, and afternoon, wherever you guys are. It's nighttime here in Minnesota. It's quarter after 10, 10:30. I'm going to turn this camera around, and we're going to watch the frickin' Sam Elliott ad that he did for Kamala Harris last year. The only reason I'm doing this because I saw it the other night and it pissed me off. And I need to do this again to actually, you know, for my heart. Like Elon Musk. And no, I'm not a neo-Nazi son of a bitch. I'm a freaking Christian American person. But the left always wants to go after that. So I'm going to turn it around, get my face off, and we're going to start it off here.
I can't believe we're having this conversation again. So here we go. You know who the candidates are. You know what's at stake. One candidate promises a divided America filled with lies and hate. And one stands for change. Kamala Harris has more courage, more honor, more guts than this guy ever had. So you decide. Are we really going back down that same fucking broken road, or are we moving forward towards hope, towards freedom, towards change?
We know a strong middle class has always been critical to America's success.
There's promise that lies in change, and the time for change is now. So what the hell are you waiting for? Because if it's the woman thing, it's time to get over that. It's time for hope, for change. It's time to be a man and vote for a woman.
Woo! There's a lot to actually put on that some bitches in there. Turning this camera around. Yeah, that's my TV thing over there. I don't give a shit. Yes, and there's some tapes down there too yet. Actually, I think we still have Flubber down there somewhere. I love this because you know what? At the end of the day, these asshats. I thought he was actually one of us because he plays it seems like every movie or every show he did was actually more like a conservative type. But since 2020, he went liberal. So I'm not sure if somebody paid him off or if all of a sudden he doesn't like us anymore. What I think is funny at the end of the day, I'll get back to the whole Kamala Rick and roll bullshit because let's be honest, there's a lot of Rick and roll bullshit when it comes down to it. Um, howdy, when it comes down to the left, they will pay off any freaking celebrity to do whatever they, vulture for them, And I guess Sam Elliott was one of those people that's willing to actually take the bait and actually sold his soul, I'm guessing. Kamala, first off, she's like me right now. Um, usually I laugh better than that because I'm usually better than that. Howdy. The fact is, at the end of the day, she never answers a question legitly, and yet people took her serious. Why would people take her serious when she never answers the question? Why would she answer a question seriously? Why? See what I did there? I played a Kamala. What I find funny about this, when they get these people actually doing this kind of Rickroll bullshit, aka make it people, oh, Sam Elliott, I thought he was a conservative, but if he's going to actually endorse her, maybe she's the right candidate. Oh, that's the thing that actually is another day in paradise, Julie. Um, people will fall for Hollywood. People will fall for anything that is they think is above them. These assholes that are Hollywood media, they are definitely not above you. They are trying to trick you. And that's what Sam Elliott is doing here. He sold his soul. He sold his freaking soul for doing this damn commercial. The fact is, until you wake up, people, and that's what I love about this, until you wake up, you're going to keep being the freaking donkey instead of the elephant. The fact is, I'm glad the elephant won this time around. We don't need to have a bunch of jackasses running around D.C. By the way, I will be going live either tomorrow night or Sunday afternoon. I want to talk about the D.C. National Guard there. It's a glorious thing. I would never say it. It's glorious. People tell me I would never say it. The violence is way down. So I want to talk about that on Sunday or probably tomorrow night. One of those two times. I'll be doing the shorts tomorrow. Tomorrow morning before I go to work, so around 6 o'clock. So Desran is getting back together. The reason why I've not been going live is my office has been watered down. So it's like bloody hell. I'm not going to actually go live because this is a kind of pain in the ass. It's nice doing this for TV-wise. So I'm not very tech savvy when it comes to laptop. So I'm doing it this way. So once we get Eddie, the editor, back, hopefully he can teach me all that shit, and then Conserve can teach me all the fun little gadgets to actually get stuff actually up there. But that's not till later on. But for right now, you get retarded Des like this. I don't care. People tell me. So getting back to Kamala and Sam Elliott. Sam, why? Well, you did a whole thing for, I guess, Joe Biden back in 2020. So I guess he sold their soul back then already. But you play a part basically on every movie or show as like a redneck, as a conservative. But then you do these ads as a libtard. I don't understand. That's why I guess called acting, but at the same time, why? I thought you were one of the good guys. Hell, there was a video where it was Jim Carrey. Oh, this video pissed me off. This was State Fair time several years back. I haven't been to State Fair in probably 6, well, I'll say between 5 to 8 years. And that was years prior to that. There was a thing where Jim Carrey was doing a whole thing about guns and stuff. And it was supposed to be something funny, but it was not. Very true. Very true. Good times. So anyway, so I was so pissed at this video. I kept watching it coming home from the state fair. Jim Carrey as the non-gun person, and also singing as the non-gun person, but also playing an actor as a gun person. And they actually brought Sam Elliott in there as the gun person. The whole thing was a whole Rick and roll bullshit. And I watched it probably like 15 times on the way home because it's about an hour and a half drive. And I could feel my blood boil, but I had to. Second Amendment is so freaking important. I do get some stuff once in a while. I get, quite frankly, not all of them. People tell me I would never say all of them, but people tell me. Oh man, this is always a good time. You gotta love the haters and the people that actually don't mind you. Those are the people that go for. But the fact is, end of the day, Sam Elliott, when he sold his soul to the Democrats, that's a sad deal actually. At the end of the day, but you know what? Maybe he'll turn around and become one of us. I don't think he ever was. Maybe one of us, to be honest. When you see those commercials for the liberals, especially how freaking liberal they become, I don't know actually at this point. Was he ever a conservative? Was he ever a Republican? Was he ever one of us on the side of the at least independent? Was he at least independent? I don't know. Sam Elliott, you suck. And I don't give a shit about you anymore. When you did that ad, you pretty much sold your soul. Time to vote for a woman? Really? Really? I'll vote for a woman when it's the right one. This one was definitely not the right woman. You chose this path. Like if it be Candace Owens, now that would be the best woman actually. Black and a woman. God dang it, the left would actually have a freaking knip shit. Because as far as I'm concerned, as a conservative, that would be the only woman actually for running for president. To me, that's basically the bee's knees in that one. It really would be, because seriously, after that, I don't know what to say. The fact is, what's your guys' thoughts? So, because I know a lot of you guys are out there more than likely conservative that watch this show or watch this channel. It's not really a show, it's a channel. It's not like we're on nightly. I go live whenever the hell I want right now. But what would be the best? I'm going to say this the best way to say it. What would be the best black conservative woman to actually run for president? Like I just said, Candace Owens. You guys name your guys's, because you know what? This is fun. Because you know what? I would definitely vote for that. She's a smart woman. She knows what the policies are. She knows the politics. And the fact is, at the end of the day, I think a lot of Americans would vote for her, especially against the left. So, sorry, Sam Elliott. If it's the right woman, I'll vote for her. But Kamala, no, thank you. Not today. Never today. She probably drinks more than I do, and I drink plenty. I think that's all I got to say about that. I think I'm done here for this evening. Like I said, tomorrow morning between 6:15, I'll be going live again. So I'll keep this whole thing up right here. Howdy, howdy. Well, it's just my Desran shirt and a cap I got down in Guatemala. Oh, hell no. I wish I could. I choose not to drive truck because I like to have a couple too many cocktails. That's one of those things where I work at a place in town here. But good times are had by all. But I appreciate it. But anywho, let me finish off with saying this. I appreciate it. Well, by the way, I never actually said this at all. See, this is what I never have paper in front of me. I had that one piece of paper. I always forget to say this. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like, notification bell, and subscribe to this channel. I always forget that because you know what? I'm almost at the point where I can't say I'm a young channel anymore because I said by the end of summer, aka Labor Day, I cannot say I'm a young channel anymore. Nice. We were just talking about Sam Elliott. How big of a traitor he actually is for doing that Kamala thing. But it turns out he was doing the same thing actually back in 2020 for Joe Biden. Oh, good times. But I'm gonna get going here because tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock I'll be doing a shorts for this weekend's live. Now that I'm getting the office back up to par again for the whole enchilada, now I can start going live again. So, like tomorrow morning around 6 o'clock, you too, brother. Hopefully subscribe to the channel so then you get to see more of this face, the lovely face of Desrant. I appreciate it, brother. I do actually. You know, when you're a YouTuber, the fact is, yes, I have a full-time job, but the fact is, in the end, the goal is this: have a part-time job and then creating content. And I would gladly go live 5-6 days a week. That would be my goal actually in the future, and probably do segments throughout the day, not just one big one. That is actually my real goal, but one step at a time. Before we went live tonight, we were actually at 89. So for surely now we're at 90, and we appreciate it. And when I say we, it's not me and my turd in my pocket. It's actually, we have a team together, and the fact is, hopefully we'll get the band back together by September sometime, where we actually have a panel. By the way, once again, like I said, tomorrow morning, I'll be doing a shorts around 6:30 Central Time. I want to be talking about what I'll be talking about this coming weekend. It'll either be tomorrow night or Sunday afternoon. It'll be early Sunday afternoon, if it's that time. I want to talk about D.C. and how much Trump is kicking ass over there. That'll be the big one. Quite frankly, it's huge. I would never say it's huge. People tell me. Quite frankly, they tell me. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about more. But until next time, aka tomorrow morning, which is actually not even that far off anymore. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, peace out, and like always, happy holidays.